Does man have any link with monkeys? Darwin's theory. The supporters of Darwin's theory claim that Darwin's theory is not just hypothesis that may or may not be true. They treat it as a proved theory. They must be kind enough to turn the pages of chapter 21 of the Darwin Theory, which clearly says that many of the views which have been advanced are highly speculative and some no doubt will prove erroneous. This is what Darwin has mentioned in the chapter 21. Darwin has used the word speculative. The English dictionary meaning of speculative means to observe and make a guess. A guess is as good to be true as false only. Darwin theory says mutations are very gradual and took a longer period of time. When you read Darwin's theory writings, Darwin nowhere says this is what has happened. The tone of his writing in all his books suggests to us only a possibility becoming a probability, because there is no eyewitness living with us to see that these human beings have evolved from monkeys. They have not seen virtually the changes which has happened in monkey, and then suddenly one period of time it has become a human being. Once again, he bases his conclusion based on conjectures which are likely to be believed by average audience only. Thomas Alva Edison said, do this, you get bulb. Einstein said, E is equal to mc square. Darwin nowhere is firm and steady like this in his observation. His work is that of a detective who has seen a burning cigarette, and the culprit could have had a smoking habit. But possibly the burning cigarette would have been left by someone else. Evolution theory says monkeys and humans have common ancestors which of course are extinct today. Where is that common ancestor between monkey and human which is extinct? It cannot be proved. And Darwin has only based this thing based on physical resemblance of man and monkey. What a tragedy. Due consideration has not been given to the intellectual and spiritual aspect of man. Look at man's sixth sense as an intellectual attainment. What can be compared to this? Man attainments technological, social, economical, biological, scientific, they are great. Leave alone this. Come to the spiritual side. Man's philosophical thinking, moral consciousness, sacrificing mentality, humanitarian mercy, yogic powers, spiritual writings, they are immense and limitless. If evolution theory is true, there should have been million stages between the present man and common ancestor who gave birth to monkeys and Homo sapiens. I mean, this at the intellectual and spiritual level, where are you going to find out those billion missing links in the genetic and DNA codings? So Hinduism strongly believes that Darwin theory is a big feroz on the whole human community. We believe that the evolution of this world as per our Vedic scriptures. So we do not subscribe to this theory of Darwin.